Kaizen. A big part of Mad's success, a big part of even my success is Kaizen. Kaizen is the Japanese word for continuous improvement. I'm not someone who went out to find Kaizen. Kaizen found me. I was at a charity ball and I just put my hand up to bid on something because I had a few too many beers. And what I had bought for $1,000 was a Kaizen session with a guy named Michael. And that was, I feel, one of the pivotal moments in my life where things changed. I've always been motivated. I've always been a go-getter. I'm a hard worker. But Kaizen helped me create change and efficiencies and processes and procedures that I just didn't know existed. And it's now become a way of life for myself and for my business. And even yesterday, we did a Kaizen workshop. It was with our other business called Mad Life, the financial planning business. How good was yesterday? Yeah. How would you explain our business and even just the philosophy of Kaizen?
So I've done 6 Kaizens now, I think, with 5 with Mad Loans and then 1 with Mad Life yesterday. I explain it to people as a pressure cooker environment because it gets out everything to the top. You think that someone doesn't talk in the business, but then they just come out and tell you all these amazing ideas. And it gets a perspective of everybody. So it's really good for, especially in like our pods, for example, if they're talking about credit analysts and things that they need to change. And it's good for the other pods to hear about how they're doing things and how we should change as a business moving forward. And I think the biggest thing for me, Kaizen is exciting because scalability is definitely a really big thing that I look at for our business, for both businesses actually. So how do you do that? You don't just create a folder and make all these small changes. It's thinking, well, it's the same thing we spoke about before. It's like, what happens in 10 years? What are we going to do? Are we going to have more brokers or where are we going to pivot, like you said? So I think for me, biggest thing is where do we find the next thing, or how do we find the best processes for every single job role in our business, and what can we do moving forward?
And the cool thing about the Kaizen philosophy is it's always customer centric. What is the best outcome for the customer, for them to have a great experience and less bottlenecks, and don't ask questions that aren't relevant. Yeah. And so when you really do that, you seem to cut out a lot of things that you don't need, that somehow became a part of your process. And I just believe it has just changed our business, changed my mind frame, and Kaizen is a philosophy I use throughout my whole life now, and it's something that I think everyone should look into. For example, a couple of philosophy things in it. Seek the wisdom of 10, not just one. So when we do a Kaizen, everyone has a voice, and you cannot say no because you have to say yes if. And you really get some cracker ideas, and it was so fresh because I only did one yesterday. And some of the things that we will implement from yesterday's Kaizen will change the Mad Life business forever. And so I just really believe that Mad's success is fully believing in the Kaizen, continuous improvement, keep getting better and better and better. And it's good to hear that from you as well. What customers want is to get a loan approved yesterday. What Kaizen got us to do is submit loans in an appointment. I don't think there's anyone in the country submitting a loan in an appointment, but they don't realize all the Kaizen that went in play to do that. When someone rings us, we get all the information up front. We request all the docs up front. They send the docs back. We spend hours going through the paperwork and writing down all questions. So in the meeting, we answer those questions, explain the solution for your needs, pick the lender of choice, and have the forms there ready to sign so we can submit a loan, whereas a normal mortgage broker, that could take weeks, even months to do. So that's Kaizen. That is the job roles to the people who gather the information, to the people who review the information, to the people who submit the loan. We have different job roles: broker, credit analyst, senior credit analyst, research analyst, DOFI. And so this is Kaizen. That's how you get things done yesterday.